In the Adeyemi compound, death did not announce itself. It simply arrived, quietly, in the early hours, and took Alhaji Sulaiman Adeyemi, while the rest of the world was still sleeping.
He was 71 years old. He had 3 children, 2 houses, 1 plot of land in Lagos, and no will.
That last part, that was the problem.
By noon, they had all arrived.
Tunde from Victoria Island, Sola from Bodija, Biodun from the boys' quarters. He had never really left.
We need to talk, all of us, before those relatives start showing up and putting their hands in things that don't concern them.
Baba is not even cold yet, Tunde.
I know that. That is why we need to talk now.
Should we not call Imam first for the prayers?
The Imam is coming at 4. We have time.
There was no will. The lawyer confirmed it that same evening. A man named Fashola, who smelled of old paper and looked uncomfortable delivering the news. Alhaji Sulaiman had always said he would write one. He said it every year. He never did.
So everything goes to the eldest. That is the tradition. Whose tradition? Your tradition? Yoruba tradition. You know this, Sola. I am also his child. I also suffered in this house. I also deserve something.
There is something you two don't know.
Biodun had always been the quiet one, the one nobody watched. And sometimes, the one nobody watched sees everything.
Baba spoke to me 3 months ago. He said he wanted to change things. He wanted Sola to have the Ibadan house.
And you have this in writing?
No, it was a conversation.
Then it means nothing.
What else did he say? Tell me everything.
He said he knew he had not been fair to you, that he was sorry for how things went when you married Emeka.
Sola had married a man named Emeka, an Igbo man, 12 years ago. Alhaji Sulaiman did not attend the wedding. He did not speak to his daughter for 2 years after. They had reconciled, slowly, painfully, the way broken things sometimes do, never quite whole again.
He said that.
Those words.
Why didn't he say it to my face?
You know how Baba was.
They all knew how Baba was. Proud, stubborn, a man who showed love through action and never, not once, through words.
I hear all of this. I understand. But sentiment is not a legal document. The law is the law. And as the eldest son, I am responsible for this family now.
Responsible or in control? Those are the same thing. They are not, Tunde. They have never been the same thing. The Lagos property alone is worth 40 million naira. I am not going to let it be divided on the basis of a conversation Biodun claims to have had. I am not lying. I did not say you are lying. I said it cannot be verified.
By the 3rd day, the house was full. Uncles who had not visited in years, aunties bearing food and quiet opinions, cousins watching everything with careful eyes. And with them came the pressure, on Tunde to assert, on Sola to submit, on Biodun to stay silent.
They are going to push me out, you know that.
Not if we stand together.
Will you stand with me?
Baba wanted you to have the house, Sola. I was there. I will say so to anyone who asks.
That night, Tunde sat in his father's chair, the old leather one, by the window facing the compound. He did not cry. He had not cried since the morning they found Baba. He was not sure he knew how anymore.
I just want to do it right, Baba. The way you would have wanted. I don't know what that is anymore.
I am not going to be quiet, Tunde. Not this time. Baba is gone, and I refuse to let his last wish die with him because you need to be in charge of everything.
His last wish, according to Biodun.
According to his son, who was here, who was always here, unlike you, coming back now because there is property to claim?
I built a life. I was not abandoning this family.
You were not here, Tunde. I was. Biodun was. When Baba was sick in 2019, where were you?
That is not fair.
No, none of this is fair.
In the end, they did not go to court. It took 3 weeks, 2 family meetings, and 1 very long night, but they did not go to court. The Ibadan house went to Sola. The Lagos property was split, Tunde taking the larger share, Biodun a smaller portion that surprised him. He had not expected anything. They did not become close after that, but they did not become enemies either. They became what many families become after grief. People who share a history, who send messages on birthdays, who sometimes remember the same man differently. Alhaji Sulaiman Adeyemi did not leave a will, but he left 3 children who, in the end, found their own way through. That is the thing about fathers. They shape you, even in leaving, especially in leaving.